LoveRuledSupreme at all times. Remember to guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. Welcome to the Genesis. Glad to have you with me. But how everybody day been? How was your day? You know what I'm saying? My day was, quite beautiful, like always. Because, once I learned to, you know, my day is what I make it. You know what I'm saying? I learned to operate in a better manner. You feel what I'm saying? So that let me take advantage of my day instead of the day taking advantage of me. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all we at with it, you know. But like I say, it's always beautiful though. You know what I'm saying? Once I done figure out, I can make things how I wanted to make things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a choice. Really, I want to, be happy, mad, shitting, or, all that kind of shit. So, I choose to operate in a manner that, that allows me to be, happy at all times. And, I didn't even want to say happy, but, happy within myself. You feel what I'm saying? I'm satisfied. You know what I mean? And that's that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because every day ain't a happy day. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to, what I'm saying? Don't want you to get that twisted now, but at the same time, that don't mean I'm going to have a fucked up day. You feel me? I just don't let my emotions and my feelings get in the way of my day. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't let that shit get in the way of how I treat people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just because, I got a fucked up attitude or, my day ain't going right, that don't mean I got to treat the next person fucked up. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I came to learn, Keep all that, negative and, kind of, that all that negativity, all that, fucked up feelings and emotions like that. I just learned to keep it to myself and, keep it under control instead of, projecting that shit off on the other people. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I say, once you done learn, it's about energy. It's an energy transfer. You feel me? You can start to move accordingly. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't gotta worry about projecting fucked up feelings and thoughts and all kind of shit on the other people. You know what I'm saying? But that's all we have with it though. Just just simple things. You know what I'm saying? Mindful things. Mindfulness. But yeah, though, the Genesis, God's plan. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we sticking to. God's way or no way. So, create your way. Find your way. You feel what I'm saying? Step up. You feel me? And that's all we doing. At all times. We stepping up and stepping in to our truth. You feel me?
Bluetooth connected.
But make sure you tell yourself you love yourself though. And that's what we at with is self-love, self-awareness. You know what I'm saying? Self-worth, self-value. That's the upgrade. You feel me? About decisions you make. It can determine your fate. Supreme at all times. Guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. That's my best advice. My best advice. Shit, you better think twice about decisions you make. It can determine your fate. Shit for the good or the bad, but life come with mistakes. No need to beat yourself up. Find a way, make it shake. Shit, find a way, fuck a race. Shit, I move at a pace. I'm switching gears every day. Different shit, different day. Shit, I'm creating my way. Through them ashes I rise from all the burning inside. Had to burn the house down, too many roses inside. Now I'm stable and rooted, I'm building on solid ground. And I ain't making excuses about the losses in life. From upgrading my knowledge, I hold the keys and the power. I'm thanking God every hour for the favor them showers. Things I learned to accept, I'm living life no regret. I changed my life for the best, it came from thinking the first. Have you thinking your curse? Now the gifts come from God, and I know that it's worth all the pain and the struggle. Don't look nice, but no softer. Always knew that I make it from long days at the bottom. See, now I'm standing on shit, cause I stand in my power. Drop the nuts and tuck your dick. Say you pussy, no coward. And you know that's my best advice to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we have with it, you know. When you stand in your truth, you know what I'm saying? That allows you to stand in your power. You feel me? Like we all got our, you know what I'm saying? Our individual power. You feel me? And just, you know, once you not come to realize that, it's like, you know, you got more power, you know what I'm saying, standing in your truth than, you know what I'm saying, than a thousand motherfuckers that's lying on you. You feel me? Like, you will be done, you know, change your mindset about things. You feel what I'm saying? And just, you know, just simple shit like, you know, you ain't gotta lie about shit, to be honest with you. You feel what I'm saying? Unless you're doing some underhanded shit. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all we at with it. You feel what I'm saying? Like we don't got a lot to kick it. You know, and that's just what I came to learn. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't gotta portray to be no, you know, no certain kind of way just to, you know, fuck with nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, you either gonna take me as I am, or shit, just leave me. You feel what I'm saying? That's all we have for the you know. Just ain't kissing no ass or, you know, begging to be around nobody. You feel what I'm saying? If motherfuckers gonna, you know, fuck with you and won't be around you, they'll be around you. You feel me? Them boy will call and check up on you and all kind of shit like that. You feel me? Without taking advantage of you, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, without trying to step on you to get ahead, you know what I'm saying? That shit is equal, you know, equal give and take. You feel me? I'm thanking God every hour for the favor them shower. Things I learned to accept. I'm living life no regrets. I changed my life for the best. It came from thinking the worst. Have you thinking your curse? Now the gifts come from God. And I know that it's worth all the pain and the struggle. Don't know nights but no suffer. Always knew that I make it from long nights at the bars. Now I'm standing on shit. Cause I stand in my power. Drop the nuts and tuck your dick. Say you pussy, no coward. That's my best advice. But yeah, though, you know, self-love. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where we at with it. LoveRuledSupreme at all times. Guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. Go, 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 go. Do the damn thing, doing the damn thing. Ain't this a damn shame? Maneuvering smoothly through the traffic. No blame game, don't call me no victim of them struggles of life change. I'm making my way to the top of the mountain range. I'm doing the damn thing. Ain't this a damn shame? The strength of 1,000 men, defeating the devil land. I'm stomping all on his head. I'm reeling up thoroughbred. And it's a damn shame I made it from nothing and I'm handling pressure. Cause I'm birthing a diamond and I'm rising a clever. And I'm doing a damn thing. Shit, ain't it's a damn shame. Exposing them dirty hands, exposing them dirty plans they thought they had on your mans, collecting them free bands. Ain't this a damn shame? Going through life, and these people don't give a damn about the next man. In this life for his fucking fam, shit, ain't this a damn shame how dirty the world ain't? But once you realize it's the people, no hard fam, that open your eyes to the real. So fuck the flam, a snake in disguise. You gotta crawl, then walk, fam. That's taking your time. Once you walk, then run, fam. The strongest survive. When you fighting through life, fam, so keep hope alive. That's all I'm saying. Don't give a damn about all them lies. They gon' talk if it's good or bad. I only speak life. Cause I'm living it free, fam, enjoying my life. Cause I learned to cherish, fam, to stand in my light. Cause in the dark, I shine, fam. It's LoveRuledSupreme, fam. I am who I am, fam. I'm living and learning, fam. From lessons to blazing, fam. We winning, don't give a damn. Strong as a bitch, fam. What shit that came from the days of losing no game, fam. I'm giving my crazy, fam. No God, don't give a damn. That's all I'm saying, fam. Is infinite weed, fam. I'm making my way, fam. I'm talking today, fam. Put them W's out. Cause we winning, you know what I'm saying? With God on our side, we winning. You feel me? For real. Do the damn thing. For real, we winning, man. I'm telling you, like, you know. Do your damn thing. Make that shit happen by any means. You feel what I'm saying? Just make sure it's rightfully though. You feel me? Like I be saying, like, you know, motherfuckers be making it seem like it's a problem to do the right thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, motherfucker be, you know, thinking you gotta be, you know what I'm saying, the biggest, you know, drug dealer in the world just to, you know what I'm saying, live a lavish life. And you know, that ain't, you know, that ain't true. You feel what I'm saying? You know, like I said, you know what I'm saying, find your own, you know what I mean, your own lane of luxury and comfortability. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, you know what I mean, everybody ain't gonna have the option to be rich in their life. You feel me? So why not just find your lane and things you like, you feel what I'm saying, and things that make you happy. You feel me? Instead of trying to follow the latest trend. And you know, you trying to keep up with that shit and you going broke behind that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So all that, I mean, that's all I be trying to tell. Hey, just, you know, stay in your lane. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with, you know, wanting to have, you know, designer shit and, you know, luxury shit. But don't make that, you know, don't make that your main goal. You feel what I'm saying? Shit. That's all we have for to do. You know what I'm saying? Guard your mind, guard your heart. We all want to find the things in life. You feel me? But I just found what's, you know, my luxury. You feel what I'm saying? Go. Do the damn thing. Doing the damn thing. Ain't this a damn shame? Maneuvering smoothly through the traffic. No blame game, no call me no victim. Lot of struggles, up like change. I'm making my way to the top of the mountain range. I'm doing the damn thing. Ain't this a damn shame? The strength of 1,000 men, defeating the devil and I'm stomping all on his head. I'm real and I'm thoroughbred. Ain't this a damn shame? I made it from nothing and I'm handling pressure. Cause I'm birthing a diamond. I'm birthing a diamond. And I'm doing the damn thing. Shit, ain't this a damn shame? Exposing them dirty hands, exposing them dirty plans they thought they had on your mans, collecting them free bands. Ain't this a damn shame? Going through life, and these people don't give a damn about the next man. In this life for his fucking fam. Shit, ain't this a damn shame? How dirty the world ain't. But once you realize, it's the people, no hard fam, that open your eyes to the real. So fuck the flam, a snake in disguise. You gotta crawl, then walk, fam. That's taking your time. Once you walk, then run, fam. strongest survive. When you fighting through life, fam, so keep hope alive. That's all I'm saying. Don't give a damn about all them lies. They gon' talk if it's good or bad. I only speak life. Cause I'm living that free, fam. Enjoying my life. Cause I learned to cheer, fam, to stand in my light. Cause in the dark, I shine, fam. It's LoveRuledSupreme, fam. I am who I am, fam. It's me, Love. LoveRuledSupreme. That's me. And losing no game, fam. Look, God, don't give a damn. That's all I'm saying, fam. There's infinite ways, fam. I'm making the wave, fam. I'm talking to Dave, fam. Make that shit happen like you giving no fucks, fam. You talking too much. I don't give a damn. Do the damn thing. Do the damn thing. You talking too goddamn much. I'ma need you to tone that shit down. By any means, I ain't toning the motherfucking thing down. We just getting started. LoveRuledSupreme at all times. The Genesis. With your boy, LoveRuledSupreme. Living in the present time and moment. It's God's gift to us. Embrace it. Enjoy it. Tomorrow is a mystery. Yesterday, that's just history. Living in the present is the gift from God pleasantly and thankfully. I'm stronger than ever, so I don't give up easily. I came from being beaten and broken. It was faithfully, but fuck it, I refuse to let you bitches get the best of me. Whooped up my own sauce, no bitch, I got the recipe. Coming straight from source, and the universe keep blessing me. Telling you, I'm back at it. Crack addict, I rose above them bad habits. They thought they had me hog-tied, no way to move. I bypassed it, then laughed at all the ones who doubted. I surpassed that, outlast that. I only speak the truth, and that's no cap raps or Roger that. No fake flicks like Safe say. Protect your life like latex. Embrace that with fake facts, and that's Ajax. Don't clean that, don't bring no dirty cops back. I only speak the truth, and at them lies I can't back that. I'm God stamped and certified. Was truly tested in the vision tried. I brought myself through all the flames just to live in God's light. I made it right from going left. Fuck the worry and fuck the scripts. I only think about it, and that's prosperity and nothing less. I'm telling you. It's all about changing your mindset. You feel what I'm saying? Like I see, this shit don't happen overnight. You feel me? Like, you gotta be willing and wanting to put work in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be wanting to work on yourself. You feel me? Internally. You know what I'm saying? You know, we focus so much on our external things and, you know, will make us externally happy, but, you know, we don't know, you know what I'm saying, what genuinely makes us internally happy. And that's where, you know, it started. You feel what I'm saying? It's good to be mindful, you know what I'm saying, of what you speak. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm big on speaking life. You know what I'm saying? Love. I mean loyalty equals royalty. You feel me? And you know, tomorrow is a mystery. Yesterday is history. So you know, live in the present time and moment. Embrace it, enjoy it. LoveRuledSupreme at all times. Watch it go. Remember to guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. Family. God's will, no way. So find your way. Create your way. LoveRuledSupreme at all times. Oh, create your way. You feel what I'm saying? Guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life. Save yourself. Fuck waiting on another person to save you or waiting on anybody to save you. You feel me? And that's all I came to learn, you know what I'm saying? Like the only person who gonna save you is yourself and God. Tomorrow is a mystery. Yesterday that just Living in the prison is the gift from God pleasantly and thankfully. I'm stronger than ever, so I don't give up easily. I came from being beaten and broken, it was faithfully. But fuck it, I refuse to let you bitches get the best of me. Whipped up my own sauce, no bitch, I got the recipe. Coming straight from source, and the universe keep blessing me. I'm back at it. I'm crack addict. I rose above them bad habits. They thought they had me hog-tied, no way to move. I bypassed it, then laughed at it. You know, like, I always be talking about favor and asking the universe to work in my favor. You feel what I'm saying? And like, that shit is real. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, I believe that what, you know, every bone in my body, you know what I'm saying? And you know, every breath I take. You feel what I'm saying? Like I truly believe that. You feel me? But you know, like I say though, you know, I'm happy internally, but you know, like I say, you know, every day ain't a happy day. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, I learn to, you know, make myself, you know, feel better over time. You know what I'm saying? As the day go on. But at the same time, though, like I be having a lot of shit going on that I don't be mentioning. You feel what I'm saying? Like I be having a, you know, like I say, I be, you know what I'm saying? That's why, I say, you know, just always ask the universe to work in your favor. Ask God to work in your favor. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, like I say, I be having things going on for me that I don't even be mentioning. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I say, you know, I always thank God because, you know, God always providing, you know, my every want and my needs. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, like I say, I don't be telling that shit all the time because you know, I ain't that kind of person to, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, you know, as long as you don't give up, you know, God ain't gonna give up on you. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, luckily, you know, along my path, you know what I'm saying, I'm on. You know, I was able to run into some, you know, good people to help me out. You feel what I'm saying? And I thank God for that every day. You feel what I'm saying? And like, you know, it ain't nothing like here to, you know what I'm saying, brag and tell people about, you know what I'm saying, what, you know what I mean? How other people be looking out for me and this and that. But no, I'm thankful for that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because you do still got good, genuine hearted people out here. You feel me? And that's why I say, you know, I never let another person or, you know, anything dictate my attitude or my opinion or suggestions about people. You feel what I'm saying? Because just because, you know, that person might have treated you fucked up, but you know, you got to think about what you done did to that person to make them treat you fucked up. Or, you know, just other things too to factor into that shit. But at the same time, you know, just because that person treats you in a certain kind of way and they don't treat me, you know what I'm saying, like how they treat you, you know what I mean? That don't make that person, you know, a bad individual to me. You feel what I'm saying? Because our interactions are different. You feel me? And that's all we had with it though. But you know, like I say, I always thank God though for, you know, sending good people across my path to help me out in, you know, my times of need. You feel what I'm saying? And like I say, I don't, it ain't about, you know, it ain't about, you know what I'm saying, taking the biggest leaps for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I take, you know, one step at a time if I fucking got to. You feel what I'm saying? Shit. Cause just because, you know, a motherfucker taking these big leaps, you know what I'm saying, in life, that don't put them, you know what I'm saying, no further ahead of you. Cause you know, you don't know what that person got going on to give them, you know, that advance to, you know, to jump that far in life. You feel what I'm saying? And then now, sometime down the line, that individual damn near fucking, you know, 20 steps behind you. You feel what I'm saying? You done caught up to that motherfucker and about to surpass him. You feel what I'm saying? But that's all because you chose to, do things in a right way. You feel what I'm saying? And you minimize the fuck ups and bullshit that come along the way. You know what I'm saying? That's because you taking, one step at a time. You feel what I'm saying? Until you able to, make that big jump. You feel what I'm saying? And once you make that big jump, shit, I'm busting that bitch back down, one step at a time. You know what I'm saying? Just to, catch my foot in the game. You feel what I'm saying? Your family. LoveRuledSupreme at all. That's all we have what to do. One step at a time. You feel what I'm saying? Guard your energy. Guard your life. Guard your family. You gotta walk, then run, fam. Speak life. But when you say you gotta crawl and walk, fam, then walk, then run, fam. Don't give a damn about what you say, even less about what you think. Kick back, relax, roll me some sticky, then go and think about my next move to self-improve in every way. Created my lane from all the ones trying to lead us straight. Shit down the wrong road, no self-control, don't crash the day. Controlling the wheel, I ride with God, that's every day. It's God in every way. It's God who made a way. It's God who I thank today for life in them brighter days that came after all the rain. Can't gain without anything. Ain't feeling no shame for how my life turned out, man. I'm loving myself, and it's the best I felt. Shit, after all of the slander, the backstabbing, false flagging, and all that fake propaganda, leave you twisted and damaged. But I live in my truth, so you can call me the savage. And I be routed my thought, just to think about average, and that's the upgrade, the self-made. It's God's way, or no way, it's me. LoveRuledSupreme. Fucking right. God's way or no way. That's all we came to learn. You feel what I'm saying? Stop going against the grain. You feel me? The upgrade. You feel me? Upgrade your mind. You know what I'm saying? You can upgrade, your family. You feel me? And it's all about the future. You know what I'm saying? It's about the generations that come after you. That's what it's about. You feel me? And giving thanks to the ones that came before you. That's what it's about. But like, don't forget the man system. You know what I'm saying? The ones you know and the ones you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Jealousy and envy. You know what I mean? A lot of those things will come from people you love. They just want you to acknowledge them. You feel what I'm saying? They know you don't know them. You feel me? But they know you. You know what I'm saying? It's that feeling though you get inside. It's the feeling. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And living your truth. God is the truth. So make yourself the truth. Yes, sir. Yes, man. You heard the guy. LoveRuledSupreme at all times. Guard your mind. Guard your heart. Guard your energy. Guard your life. Guard your family. Create your world within this world. God's plan. Speak life. Love life. Self-love. Don't give a damn about what you say, even less about what you think. Kick back, relax, roll me some sticky, then go and think about my next move to self-improve in every way. Created my lane from all the ones trying to lead us straight. Shit down the wrong road, no self-control, don't crash the day. Controlling the wheel, I ride with God, that's every day. It's God in every way, it's God who made a way. It's God who I thank today for life in them brighter days that came after all the rain. Can't gain without anything, ain't feeling no say for how my life turned out, man. I'm loving myself, and it's the best I felt. Said after all of the slander, the backstabbing, false flagging, and all that fake propaganda will leave you twisted and damaged. But I live in my truth, so you can call me the savage, and I'll be routing my thoughts. Just to think about average, and that's the upgrade. The self-made is God's way, a no way is paid. LoveRuledSupreme, that's what it is, though. Y'all heard the man. Y'all heard the man. It's God's way or no way, though. You feel me? But like I say, we just start to look at things different. You feel what I'm saying? Like, after so long of looking at shit the same way and nothing changing, you feel what I'm saying? You just going through the same old circumstances, the same old cycles in life. Like, you get tired of that shit. And it's like, you just like, man, something else gotta be out there for us or for me. Just, I'm speaking about myself, but for us too. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, something gotta shake, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Cause like, man, there ain't no fucking way I'm like putting in all this work. You feel what I'm saying? But I ain't getting nowhere. You feel me? And that's all, been in my mind. You know what I'm saying? And, like I said, once I met my wife, you know what I'm saying? I was already in uh, a good headspace. You feel what I'm saying? Because I was working 2 jobs and shit like that. So, I already, the income, what I'm saying? The income wasn't no problem. You feel me? But, just shit wasn't adding up. You feel what I'm saying? And that's, what I started to take notice of and shit like that. You feel me? But, like, what I'm saying? Like, later on down the line is where, what I'm saying? Like, I started to get more disciplined with, my finances and stuff like that. Because, and I move in with my wife and shit like that. So, what I'm saying? Of course, I had to tighten up on that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because, me and my wife had to, that talk about, the number one thing, couples break up over his finances and shit like that. In which I already had knew that from, society statistics, whatever the fucking word is, statistics. You feel me? And what I'm saying? I agree with it, what I'm saying? Because that's do what a lot of people be, what I'm saying, getting divorced over and shit like that. Because the finances, money. You feel what I'm saying? And so, that's where, either you going, you know, choose love or money. You feel what I'm saying? And of course, love ain't gonna pay the bills, but at the same time, if y'all both got love, what I'm saying, for each other and in love with each other, then money ain't gonna be no problem. You feel what I'm saying? Cause y'all working together. You feel me? Y'all both putting in 100%. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no 50-50 type of shit. You feel me? No, you putting in 100% and she putting in 100%. You feel me? And that's the 100% of the relationship. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all, and that's all, we came, what I'm saying, to learn. But yeah, like I said, though, after a while, I had to tighten up on my finances, and, saving and shit like that. And then, you feel me, like, once I done, what I'm saying, once I done started to detach from the materialistic side of, what I'm saying, life, the material possessions, what I'm saying, like, that's when, things started to also shift a little more in my favor. You feel what I'm saying? Because, I started to, look at investing in other things. You feel what I'm saying? And, once I came to see what was, a pretty good investment for, our family, you know what I'm saying? That's what I started to invest in. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, once you start, seeing like I say, money ain't the only thing people be jealous of you about. You know what I'm saying? People will be jealous of your relationship. You know what I'm saying? You got, with your girlfriend or wife or husband or boyfriend or whatever like that. People will be jealous of your relationship. You feel what I'm saying? Because they'll compare, what I'm saying, how you doing in your relationship and what you doing and what y'all doing. And then, they'll start comparing it to how they got, what I'm saying, how their relationship going. And you know what I'm saying, and what they got going on, you feel me? And that's what we came to learn about that shit. But once I done start to see like yeah, motherfuckers, what I'm saying, be jealous of, people relationship. I start to, just like I say, keep certain people, what I'm saying, out my relationship from, what I'm saying, here on out. You feel me? Because a lot of people, don't mean you no good. You feel what I'm saying? Family included. You feel me? Because they be trying to compete too much. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I came to find out, like, your own sisters and brothers will be in competition with you. You feel me? Your siblings will be the one that's, and you just be like, man, come on, man. You feel what I'm saying? If you already, you already got this, you know what I'm saying, this marvelous life you living, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck you trying to compete with your little brother for? You feel me? But like I say, it's more deeper than money. It's about your relationship and your self value and your self morals. You feel what I'm saying? And being, you don't sell yourself out or you don't sell yourself short for money. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where the love or money shit come into play at also. You feel me? And that's why I choose love over money. You feel what I'm saying? The love gonna bring the money regardless if you ask me. You feel me? The same way motherfuckers hate shit is the same way you got a lot of people who love shit. So, you do the math. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like it's a lot more out here people who love, you know what I'm saying? Love shit than hate. You know what I mean? Hate shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's all though. I just feel like it's a lot more love once you not step into the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what, that's what you putting out there. So that's what shall return. So you feel me? Shall I say that? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, just, I always had a strong hustle though, but you know what I'm saying? Shit just wasn't adding up for me. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, that's just, you know what I'm saying? I learned to stop talking my business with, you know what I mean, with people. You feel me? As far as financial things, I don't want to talk that kind of business with nobody no more. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care about letting the motherfucker know how much I'm making and this and that. No, I can't tell you that no more. You feel what I'm saying? I don't even want to have them discussions. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfucker, but a lot of people be thinking because you make a lot of money that you gonna have a lot of money. No. Once just because when a motherfucker making a lot, them boy lifestyle gonna change. You feel what I'm saying? Your lifestyle gonna change. You feel me? And that's one thing I had. That's why I say I am glad that I had the opportunity to detach from these kind of things. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't gotta live at a lifestyle that's, you know what I mean, equivalent to another motherfucker who got, a lot of money or, on another status that, you know what I'm saying? I know I probably ain't gonna be able to uphold for but so long. So why not just, you know what I'm saying? Find my own lane, find my own way of luxury. You feel what I'm saying? And that'll be equivalent to a motherfucker who, but it's all in your mind, though. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what it's about, though. Taking back control of my mind. You feel what I'm saying? Cause I don't care to be stressed about, all that shit that costs all these thousands of dollars and shit like that. No. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find my own way of luxury. You feel me? That bitch gonna still look good. You know what I'm saying? Self value, self validation. You know what I mean? That's all we have with it.
Guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. Create your world within this world. You dig me? Check me out, though.
I came from a family that's, they greedy. You know what I'm saying? They greedy. You know what I mean? And they the ones who will do whatever just to get over and up, above. You feel what I'm saying? And be right back, at that same spot, you know what I'm saying? They live you at in the matter of no time. You feel me? Once they get it, you ain't gonna see them. You know what I mean? Once that shit start dwindling down, that's when you will start slowly back seeing them boys. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with loving money. You know what I'm saying? They just put God before money, that's all. That's all we have with it. You feel me? Shit. They need that motherfucker too. What the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? The whole fucking life you living in. You know what I mean? That just ain't my first priority. God is my first priority. You feel what I'm saying? My dignity, my soul, my life. You feel what I'm saying? My integrity, my morals, my values. You feel me? I still want that shit when I ain't got that money. Ain't no pressure, little homie.
Stand for something, fall for anything. You know what I'm saying?
You heard that, boy.
That's all I'm here to
You heard the boy.
Create your own lane. So that way you can do, what you want, where you want, how you want. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all be supreme at all times. Guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. Keep that shit tight. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are, try to throw a monkey wrench in your business. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't like to see you doing better than them. You know what I mean? And we ain't talking about money. Motherfuckers don't like you to outdo them. You know what I'm saying? You might be doing better in your relationship than them. You feel me?
Don't give a damn about what you say, even less about what you think. Kick back, relax, roll me some sticky, then go and think about my next move to self-improve in every way. Created my lane from all at once, try to lead astray. Shit down the wrong road, no self-control, don't crash the day. Controlling the wheel, I ride with God, that's every day. It's God in every way. It's God who made a way. It's God who I thank today for life in them brighter days that came after all the rain. Can't gain without any pain, ain't feeling ashamed for how my life turned out, man. I'm loving myself, and it's the best I feel. Shit, after all of the slander, that backstabbing, false flagging, and all that fake propaganda will leave you twisted and damaged. But I live in my truth, so you can call me the savage, and that's rerouted my thoughts just to think above average, and that's the upgrade. It's the self-made. It's what something made. It's God's way. It's faith. But that's all though. It's faith though. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I got. That's what I had. You know what I'm saying? That's all I had, to be honest with you. You feel me? Cause once you done realize, we see shit, but it's a whole different story when you go through that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And when you see that shit happening in real time, you feel me? And I watched that shit go from sugar to shit. You feel what I'm saying? And I already knew, like, when, this certain individual came around in my relationship, what I'm saying, uninvited, you feel me? That's when shit started to change. You feel what I'm saying? But, that just came from me, what I'm saying, paying attention to, what I'm saying, my relationship, and, me being invested, what I'm saying, fully into my relationship with my wife. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, though, you gotta be, just be mindful of who you bring your significant other around. You feel what I'm saying?
Supreme at all times. I'm gonna guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. The G-Ring, guard your movement.
Thanking God for waking me out this cold dream. Now seeing life for what it is, far from what it seems. Drop me off in the jungle, ain't thinking I'm a feast. Survival mode, I'm beast mode, the things you can't believe. I work my magic with my mind, I'm a different breed. I see the light at the end, at first I couldn't see. Now I got the eyes of a tiger, so I move proper. I live my wisdom through the bloodline, do the talking. And then them ancestors, they do they thing and get the walking. All on that ass, on their ass, cause it's rules follow me. And everything start above, and then it trickle down.
Want you to speak out that mouth,
Cause they gon' come around.
and fella talking about the next man, you is the clown. So make your next move your best move.
You play around?
You thought I came on this way, and just gonna lay it down.
What?
You got me fucked up and bucked up.
So move around now. Think I came all this way to just go lay it down? You crazy. We put in work to get here. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't talking about on no job. You feel me? Like, it's a lot of internal work you got to do on yourself just to, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of generational traumas and stuff like that you got to heal from. You know what I mean? Like, you got to, things that happened in your past that, it might have seemed, what I'm saying? It might have seemed hard to, get over, back then, but now you grown and matured, you know what I'm saying, enough to get over it. You feel what I'm saying? You acknowledge it, you know what I'm saying? And now you can get up out them feelings. You feel me? To move forward. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things, that happened to us in the past, that's the shit that be holding us back. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all we have with it though. You know what I mean? And a lot of things also, you know what I'm saying, I had to, you know what I mean? It don't matter what it been, small or big, you know what I'm saying? Just forgiveness all around the board. You feel me? that's all. Like that's how That's how I put it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just put everything in the bowl and just hey, everything. I sat everything on the table. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, you know what I mean? Whatever, God was sending to me at that time and moment, I acknowledge, yeah, what it is, yeah. And, I just, keep it moving. You feel what I'm saying? But, like I say, that just came from, what I'm saying, also, some kind of judgment being called on my life. You know what I'm saying? But, you just gotta just lay everything out. That's all I did. And that's just my best advice to get over it. You feel what I'm saying? But it's it ain't been easy. You know what I'm saying? I had to, cry some shit out. You feel what I'm saying? Also, she tears was shed. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of things I had to get over. Because I know a lot of people I had to let go at all times. You feel what I'm saying?
Guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family, the G-Way, the G-Code, God's way of moving.
Wake up, give my praises, start my day, and then I'm out the door. Thank the universe for all the favor and the guard glow. Got the winning ticket, numbers came in 777. No, I hit the lick, I'm too legit. I'm MC Hammer, stole the show. Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, I'm moonwalking on these hoes. So my friend, they turn the foes and let me in a freezing cold. Family too, they run the game, thinking they gon' run the train. Fuck me up my mind, and they thought I was gon' go insane. They thinking that I'm God's man, executing God's plan, slaying demons. Thought they had the power, shit of God's hand. Take your time, a little man. Ain't no rush to be a man. Enjoy your life, you do what's right. Looking like the future bright, so say your prayers every night. I tuck you in, turn off the lights, and sleep tight and good night. And let love rule your life.
Love rules supreme at all times. Control your mind, control your emotions, and let you control the show, and let you control your life. And the upgrade, G-Way, God's way of rolling, universal laws and full of faith.
Universal laws.
So do your self-check, self-love, self-awareness, self-worth, self-value. Upgrade your value, upgrade your family value. LoveRuledSupreme at all times.
I love that guy.
Guard your mind.
That guy, LoveRuledSupreme. I love that guy. Tell yourself you love yourself right now. You feel what I'm saying? Don't wait on the next person to tell you that shit. You feel me? Thank the universe for all the favor and the guard glow. Got the winning ticket, numbers came in 777. No, I hit the lick, I'm too legit. I'm MC Hammer, stole the show. Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, I'm moonwalking on these hoes. So called friend, they turn the fold. Family too, they running game, thinking they gon' run the train. Fuck me off my mind. Executing God's plan, slaying demons. Thought they had the power, shit of God's hand.
Take your time, my little man. Ain't no rush to be a man. Enjoy your life and do what's right. Looking like the future bright. So say your prayers every night. I tuck you in, turn off the lights and sleep tight and good night. And let love rule your life. Love rules supreme at all times. Control your mind, control your emotions.
That let you control the show. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all we have with it. You know what I mean? Taking back control of your mind. You know what I'm saying? stop falling people on the road to nowhere. You feel what I'm saying?
Sticking to the G code, that's how I see in God flow. Ask I shall receive more, God give me what I want, so I keep my shit together. Now I'm better, watch how God blow. Did it in their face, shit. Now you can see how God blow. A nigga up from fucking scraps, that's all I had. Stomach in my back. Shit, damn, they lost my mind. I lost everything, now I got it back. Shit, I'm shaking back like a 28 for some good yay on a sunny day. I call it play, then I run the route. I made it happen, yeah, without a doubt. Shit, slowed it down, now I'm speeding up. I'm kicking back with my feet up. Shit, the only thing I'm missing is my wife and kids, my peace, bruh. I cherish that, so fuck the stress. I'm highly favored and divinely blessed. I earned it all from all the tests, and that's all the myths that God bless. So I'm moving different and I'm thinking better. That's every day, so fucking with. I'm moving big, shall I say, so I can get the living better. Another level, yeah, another devil.
I'm chopping back to the lower level.
I'm
Get
powered up,
your ass
I'm God
back
stressed,
down
I'm
there.
God made, I'm God slave, from God ways, I'm God paid. I'm self-made, from boss ways. 1,000 ways to get paid.
I speak life every day.
No speak life, no love life. You know what I'm saying? Longevity. You know, generational wealth is what we're building out here.
My
You know what I'm
nose.
saying? And you know, shit take time. You know what I'm saying? Things ain't done instantly. You know what I mean? So when you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, build a righteous empire, you know what I mean, a righteous life. You know what I'm saying? It takes time to lay them bricks. You know what I mean? Lay them bricks one by one. You know what I'm saying? Move at your own pace. You know? Never let nobody dictate your speed.
Right.
And how, you know what I'm saying, fast or how slow you should do things.
Right.
You know, find your way, find yourself within yourself.
That's right. Man ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong.
LoveRuledSupreme,
You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. You feel me?
G code.
Sticking to the G code, that's how I stay in God flow. Ask I shall receive more, God give me what I want, so I keep my shit together, now I'm better, watch how God glow. Did it in their face, shit, now you can see how God blow. A nigga up from fucking straps, that's all I had, stomach in my back. Shit, damn near lost my mind, I lost everything, now I got it back. Shit, shaking back like a 28 for some good yay on a sunny day. I call the plate, then I run around. I make it happen here without a doubt. Shit, slowed it down, now I'm speeding up. I'm kicking back with my feet up. Shit, the only thing I'm missing is my wife and kids, my peace, bruh. I cherish that, so fuck the stress. I'm highly favored and divinely blessed. I earned it all from all the tests, and that's all the mess that God bless. So I'm moving different, I'm thinking better. Cause every day, fucking with it. I'm moving faith, shall I say, so I can get the living better. Another level, another devil. I'm talking back to the lower level.
I'm powered up, I'm God strength, I'm God made.
I'm God made. It's my love confession right
God
here.
rule supreme at all times. Remember to guard your mind,
I love on
guard
my
your
mind.
heart, guard your energy,
brain.
guard
I
your
love
life,
in my heart.
guard your family.
You feel what I'm saying?
Or
A universal law.
to guard your wife. Remember when we met early morning, that's a local chick.
Caught my eye, standing at the counter looking real fine.
Had to rent a rack, speak my mind.
Had to make you mine.
Switch them back.
Would she prefer her favorite kind?
Asked her for her number and my pleasure.
So please wine and dine.
Came in off the top.
What I love in our own grind.
Kinda broke my heart, left a scar.
But I'm healed now.
I took my lip, turned my cheek. I'm
About to show my ass now.
Turn me up. Yeah, I found myself.
I see clearly now.
I kept my focus. Haters trying to
Knock me off my pivot.
Now it's self-respect, my moral.
And my other things of value now.
Switch the game.
Did that shit so quiet, not a fucking sound.
Through the pain, now it's time to let our sun shine now. You know, always
LoveRuledSupreme.
express and show your love, you know what I'm saying, to your significant other. You know what I mean? And you know, no matter what y'all going through, you know what I'm saying, as long as, you know what I mean, it ain't, you know, holding you back, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, stopping you from, you know, forward progress movement. You know, ain't nothing wrong with working things out, you know, and may the best always be with y'all, you know what I'm saying, and never let nobody come in between y'all, you know what I'm saying, built off of love, respect, dignity, honor, you know what I mean, integrity, you know, character, you know what I'm saying? And you know, love rule supreme at all times. So remember to guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family.
Yeah. Yeah, though, for real though, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's amazing though, you know what I'm saying, when you find somebody who, who you genuinely love, you know what I'm saying? And you know, when that person also genuinely loves you. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, we all go through things, you feel what I'm saying? To, test you and also test that person too. You feel what I'm saying? But you know everything, you know what I'm saying, is happening, or everything is unfolding exactly how it's supposed to. You feel what I'm saying? This is how God wanted to happen, so this is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Until further notice. You feel me? But you know, the love for my wife gonna always be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you know what I'm saying? Out of my first son, he 18 right now. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, I just had my third son. You feel what I'm saying? I just had my second and third son, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? To say it like that. You feel me? Like my second son, you know, he just turned one. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, he ain't just turned one, but you know, I guess since March. You feel what I'm saying? But he won. You feel what I'm saying? Then, you know, we got our other son, our other baby boy who just been born. You feel what I'm saying? What it is. Shit, he exactly a month today. You feel what I'm saying? So you know, that's a long time. You feel what I'm saying? That's a big gap right there. You feel me? That's like 18, 19 years right there. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I told my wife. Like, you know, I done been in several different relationships with females. You feel what I'm saying? And I've been dealing with, you know, plenty other females too. Also, you feel what I'm saying? So, you know, out of all that time I've been dealing with all these different females like that, you know, ain't none of them was able, ain't none of them got, you know what I'm saying, pregnant by me. You feel what I'm saying? And if they was pregnant, they probably had a miscarriage, if I'm mistaken, like that. I know for sure a couple of them now. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, wasn't none of them able to conceive a baby for me. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, like, I told my wife this shit too, like, how I know she been the one, though, is like, you know, once I met her, you know what I'm saying, it's damn like she, you know what I mean, got instantly pregnant with our first son. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, I just know she been, you know what I'm saying, the one to, you know what I mean, for me to settle down with. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, like I see, you also have, you know what I'm saying, things to tempt y'all relationship. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, whether it's, you know, material possessions, money, and things of that nature, or, you know, whether it's another person. You feel what I'm saying? There's gonna be things like that to test your relationship. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, things done happen. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know to what extent. You feel me? But I know something was done. You know what I mean? And like I say, I don't, you know, I don't charge it, you know what I'm saying, to her heart. I charge it to her mind. But at the same time, you know, whatever was done, you know, you got to take responsibility and accountability for your action, whether you my wife or not. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I had to come to accept. You feel me? But like I say, you know, whatever been done, I don't know exactly what been done, but I know something was done because the energy done already done changed. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I be speaking about. You know, it's about energy. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, when you dealing with, you know, like I say, energy, that allows you to feel people out. You know what I mean? And that's how I know something been done. You feel what I'm saying? Because everybody around me, energy done had change around me. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, I was paying attention to it, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't really like tap all the way into the spiritual side of it yet. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I done already took mental notes of, you know what I'm saying, these things. You feel me? But you know, like I say, once I done start piecing together the puzzle of what, you know, what been going on behind my back. You feel what I'm saying? That you know, like I say, that also heightened, you know what I'm saying? I also tune and tap more into my spiritual side of myself, you know what I mean? Or the spiritual side of, you know, of everything. You feel me? But like I said, it all was meant to happen like how it was meant to happen. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, I had to learn how to forgive everybody, and you know what I'm saying, for whatever part they played in the situation. You feel what I'm saying? Along with forgiving myself. You feel me? But you know, like, that's just part of the game. That's just part of what it is. You feel what I'm saying? And once, you know, I'm still here, I'm still breathing, so you know it's all love with me. You feel what I'm saying? Cause like I say, God doing his big one for me. You feel me? And like I say, it just, you know, taught me a whole lot more about myself. You feel what I'm saying? And you know how, you know, I you know, and how I deal with people. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, not in, you know, no, you know what I'm saying? No love gained, no love lost. You feel what I'm saying? Wherever the love been at, that's where it's stuck at. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm just moving on along. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, that came from, you know, being, you know what I'm saying, broken and, you know, broken hearted and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Hurt in other relationships like that. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it's my wrongdoing or, you know, the other person wrongdoing. You feel me? And once I learned how to, you know, acknowledge the feelings, you know what I'm saying, acknowledge the feelings, and then, you know, gather, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is I need to gather about myself. You feel what I'm saying? And just, you know, move on along. You feel me? And that's what I had to learn. You know what I'm saying? And let go of control. You know what I mean? If I know I can't control the situation, I'm not about to stress about it. You feel what I'm saying? I don't need, you know, whatever I can control, I control. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I need. That's the Gates. Fuck them. You know we fucking own them. But you know, that's another person right there too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, they misjudge him. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I fuck with that guy. You feel me? It don't matter what he got going on. I ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I know, I understand him. I understand him. You know what I'm saying? And like you see, you can't satisfy everybody. You know? You can't satisfy everybody. You don't get the blessing till you live through the lesson. Now, Lord, don't just survive. LoveRuledSupreme, though. You know? Used to have a beautiful night. So full of fire, heart like in the cave. Ran from the truth, your pain was a play. Now I see the storm was just clear. Swerve through your lane, you know what I'm saying? Had to lose pride at. Stand alone with no place to hide. Mirror on the wall, said boy, pick a side. Cause running from growth is just suicide. Lesson hit hard like a backhand swing.
Lost everything just to gain one thing. A voice that don't flinch, a soul that sings, and a mind that sees what the blind can't bring. You want the crown, but won't wear the change. Want the sun, but you feel the rain. Every blessing got a price of pain. Gotta learn a lesson or you stay the same. Can't skip steps, can't cheat the clown. Truth hit harder when it comes down. Outlaw soul, yeah, the road gets mean, but the dirt's where you find what the light can't bring. Patience was the hardest pill I had to swallow. Wanted quick wins, got months feeling hollow. Watch fake ones eat while I started silence. Had to build faith from the echoes of violence. They don't see the nights I was praying in the dark, trying to turn a pistol to a pallet for art. Now I bleed in the booth with a preacher's heart. Every boss a tombstone torn apart. Tell you family, it's what you do with the weight. When you fold under pressure or reach God's plan. I took my I'm God's man. Now I speak from the scars like a prophet. We all got that opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? We all got that choice. We all got that chance. You know what I'm saying? So you know, make your moves the best moves. Fuck your next move. You know what I'm saying? Make every move your best move. You feel me? But the dirt's where you find what the light can bring. You ever pray for peace? That's a blessing, though. God send the war. Ever ask for strength and lose what you adore? Divine day. That's a lesson. A divine love. Say you wanna rise. Divine night. We talking about day. Night. Blessings don't show up in comfort, they show up in clarity after the pain, after the purge. Wherever you at, somewhere in the world. So yeah, somewhere in the world is daytime. You feel me? We worldwide, baby. Speak life. Keep loving life. Every lesson to stay, every scar and confession. Now I walk like a king through a cursed dimension. Don't fear that trial is the key to your gate. The more that you break, the more that you make. So when the pain knocks, don't run from the flame. Blessings wear masks and they whisper your name. You want the crown but won't wear the chains. LoveRuledSupreme at all times. Mama, guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. The Genesis, God's plan.